Hi, my name is Linry, and this is Can I Dupe That? This is a series on my channel where in a collection of over 400 nail polishes, I ask myself, do I have a dupe for that? Today, I'm going to be attempting to dupe out ILNP's latest collection, their Electric Summer Collection. But first, if you enjoy nail polish related content or someone who's just doing tomfoolery on the internet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It'd mean oh so much, and thank you to the people who have already hit that button. So I believe this Electric Summer Collection is like ILNP's fourth summer collection. They've been busting out collections left and right, and I've been kind of enjoying the variety of finishes we're seeing. This is a collection of only magnetics. Oh no. I'm not gonna do well. And it has a very 90s electrostatic Y2K kind of vibe. That's what it gives me, a lot of just kind of softer, bright colors. Now I do have some rules for this. Rule number 1, I am not allowed to mix polish. I'm not allowed to take a red polish and a blue polish to make that perfect purple. It must come out of the bottle. Rule number 2, I can layer my polishes. That means I have access to all my shimmer toppers, all my flaky toppers, and all my jelly polishes. I can layer. Number 3, I have full access to my entire collection, whether it be polishes that suffered batch issues or polishes that are limited edition and no longer available. I have full access to this collection. I must stick to the same exact swatcher. This is done for my sanity's sake. If I start targeting a bunch of different swatchers, everyone has different lighting, different hand poses, it gets really messy and I won't get anything done. And I'm targeting at this point the swatches that don't show the magnetic side of these polishes because I cannot achieve those magnetic lines, so I'm going to be focusing these shots that include non-magnetized polish. I am not allowed to do nail art. I see this comment quite often every time magnetics or thermals come up, that I could achieve it with a gradient or just painting a line on my nails. I am not allowed to do nail art. That would make this process a lot longer, and I also want to keep this accessible to people who do not do nail art, and all my base colors are done in 2 coats. That's 2 coats. No more, no less, it's always 2 coats. I also have a point system. So I ask myself a series of questions. If I get a question right, I get a point, sometimes a half a point. It's my game, my rules. Does it match the vibe of the collection? Brands release collections with cohesive ideas. Does my polish also fit that vibe? Does it match the vibe of the polish? A polish vibe and a collection vibe are 2 separate vibes. Does it get it? Does it match the color? Was I able to get it? Does it match the undertones? Sometimes. Does it match the finish? Was I able to achieve that thermal? That magnetic? Does it match the depth of the finish? I can layer a shimmer topper on top of a creme, but it'll never have the same exact depth as a shimmer based polish. Does it match the visual texture? Was I able to get down that flaky bomb? And the most important question of all, can my colorblind fiance see the difference? Oh no. Let's get into it. The first polish that is up is Light Wave. It's this lovely light purple with a red shimmer running throughout. Let's see how I did. On my thumb, I tried China Glaze's Left My Heart in Havana, topped with Hollow Taco's Twilight Shimmer and Freezer Burn. This was a bit too bright. It didn't have the violetness that Light Wave has, so not a dupe. On my pointer finger, I tried Hollow Taco's Wireless Mode, topped with Mooncat's Flight of the Monarchs. It's so beautiful. Stop, shut up. But this went a little bit too deep and it brought out a lot of the blue and it didn't turn Wireless Mode slightly violet. Flight of the Monarchs has a purple undertone to it and it just didn't work. On my ring finger, I tried Mooncat's Flight of the Monarchs, topped with China Glaze's Pearl Jammin'. This was a stunning combo, an absolute beautiful, just fall polish, but not a dupe. And on my pinky, I tried China Glaze's Cuba Diving, topped with Mooncat's Flight of the Monarchs. Oh, yes. Thank you for this combo. This Skittle was perfection. It was fairy core to the max, but not a dupe. But what I settled on my middle finger is China Glaze's Pearl Jammin', topped with Mooncat's Flight of the Monarchs. It was somewhat there. I felt like it was kind of touching vibes, but I just didn't get there all the way. Let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? Yes. Does it match the vibe of the polish? Yes. Does it match the color? Half a point. I feel like I was just touching it. Does it match the undertone? No. Does it match the finish? No, I don't have a magnetic. This isn't a magnetic polish. Does it match the depth of the finish? No. Does it match the visual texture? No. And can my man see the difference? He couldn't. That means Pearl Jammin' scored 4.5 points. How do they compare in cost? Well, ILNP's Light Wave retails for $12.50 USD, where China Glaze's Pearl Jammin' retails for $8.50 off of China Glaze's website, and Flight of the Monarchs retails for $15 USD off Mooncat's website, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $23.50. The next polish that is up is Flashing Lights. Now, this polish, this was added to my wish list right away. This reminds me so much of Sea Glass, and oof, I just need to see this matte. Oh my god. Woof. It is absolutely beautiful. It's this light, bright blue with a red shimmer running throughout. Let's see how I did. On my pointer finger, I tried Sally Hansen's C is for Color, topped with Mooncat's Mermaid Bait. This was a bit too deep and dark. I was hoping Mermaid Bait, it has a lighter base, and I was just hoping it would just bring out a bit of lightness in C is for Color, but it didn't work. On my middle finger, I tried China Glaze's Cuba Diving, topped with LA Colors Nebula. I feel like this has a good like frosted window vibe, and it feels very wintry for me, so I can't wait to wear this combo again in the winter, but not a dupe. On my ring finger, I tried LA Colors Rio, topped with LA Colors Nebula. This was so beautiful, especially in motion. So stunning. It just looked chef's kisses on the nails. Stunning, but not a dupe. And on my pinky, I tried Color Club's Teal Fow Two, topped with LA Colors Nebula. Oh my god. This just brought out Eldritch horror vibes in this polish so well. Oh my god, it's so beautiful, so stunning. It's everything. It's beautiful. It's grace. I can't wait to wear this combo again in like October. It's gonna be so beautiful. Not a dupe though, but I'm very excited about what I found. But what I settled on my thumb is LA Colors Rio, topped with Mooncat's Mermaid Bait. I felt like I got the glowiness of this polish down so well. It is beautiful. Let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? Yes. Does it match the vibe of the polish? Yes. Does it match the color? Yes. Does it match the undertone? Yes. Does it match the finish? No, I don't have a magnetic. Does it match the depth of the finish? No, I feel like you could tell I did have a topper on top of a creme and not a just sparkly good deliciousness polish. Does it match the visual texture? No. And can my man see the difference? He couldn't. That means LA Colors Rio scores 5 points. How do they compare in cost? Well, ILNP's Flashing Lights retails for $12.50 USD, where LA Colors Rio retails for $3.50 off the LA Colors website. Now, I have seen it for cheaper. I actually purchased this polish for cheaper out of my local Dollar General. I paid $2 for this polish, so it looks like you're paying a bit more online, but $3.50. And Mooncat's Mermaid Bait retails for $15, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $18.50. The next polish that is up is Amped. It's this beautiful, soft, baby pink that just has this ethereal glow. Let's see how I did. On my pointer finger, I tried Holo Taco's Pink Steel, topped with LA Colors Nebula. Meh, I kind of feel like I did get the glowiness of Amped, but I just didn't capture it, like, the on-toppiness of the glowiness, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what I appreciate about you. Not a dupe. On my middle finger, I tried Holo Taco's Curfew Crasher, topped with LA Colors Nebula. Meh. Not really, it's too purple, not enough pink, no. On my ring finger, I tried Holo Taco's Iron Violet, topped with ILNP's Pink Flamingo. No, that's purple. I was hoping Pink Flamingo would throw Iron Violet just a little bit more pink, but weirdly it just stayed purple. And on my pinky, I tried China Glaze's Bloomphoria, topped with ILNP's Pink Flamingo. Weirdly, this gave me such a strange dupe for Mooncat's Demeter's Harvest. I don't know how I just tripped and fell face first into a dupe of Demeter's Harvest, but now I somewhat have it. Not a dupe. Why'd it go so yellow? But what I settled on my thumb is Sally Hansen's Insta-Dry One Polish topped with LA Colors Nebula. I felt like this was as close as I was gonna get. I don't have soft, light, purpley pinks. Let's see how I did. Does it match the feel of the collection? No. Does it match the feel of the polish? No. Does it match the color? Half a point. Does it match the undertones? Yes. Does it match the finish? No. Does it match the depth of the finish? Yes. Does it match the visual texture? Yes. And can my man see the difference? He could. He said mine looked flatter. What the fuck? That means One Polish scored 3.5 points. How did they compare in cost? Well, ILNP's Amped retails for $12.50 USD, where Sally Hansen's Insta-Dry One Polish retails for $6.71 off of Amazon, and LA Colors Nebula, I could not find it online, but my local Dollar General still has this, so $3, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $9.71. The next polish that is up is Skye E? Why? I don't know why there's like an extra E at the end. I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm gonna just call it Skye E because I think that's funny. It's this lovely, bright blue with a purple shimmer running throughout. Let's see how I did. On my thumb, I tried Color Club's Meet Me at the Rink, topped with Mooncat's Mermaid Bait. Felt like this was a beautiful combo, but not it. On my pointer finger, I tried Color Club's Get Lost, topped with Mooncat's Mermaid Bait. Again, this combo was so pretty, but not a dupe. On my middle finger, I tried Orly's Having a Smeltdown, topped with Mooncat's Mermaid Bait. I think Mermaid Bait is just a good topper, okay? It looks so pretty, but not a dupe. On my pinky finger, I tried Salon Perfect's Flash Dance, topped with Holo Taco's Scorched Earth. Somehow, I made the most unexpected Christmas polish. What is this beauty? I did this? Not a dupe though. And on my ring finger, I tried Orly's Glass Act, topped with China Glaze's Pearl Jammin'. I feel like the color was there, but texture was so off, but I am so pleased with this combo. Let's see how I did. Does it match the feel of the collection? No, I just feel like it just didn't match. It didn't do it for me. Does it match the feel of the polish? Yes. Does it match the color? Yes. Does it match the undertone? Yes. Does it match the finish? No. Does it match the depth of the finish? No. Does it match the visual texture? No. And can my man see the difference? He could. He said mine had less sprinkles. Bitch. Bringing my dupe to the grand total of 3 points. How did they compare in cost? Well, Skye retails for $12.50, where Orly's Glass Act retails for $11, and China Glaze's Pearl Jammin' retails for $8.50 off the China Glaze website, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $19.50. The next polish that is up is Glowstick. It is this bright purpley pink with a blue shimmer running throughout. Let's see how I did. On my thumb, I tried China Glaze's Dance Baby, topped with Hollow Taco's Scorched Earth and Freezer Burn. It's kinda there, kinda not really. Not a dupe. On my pointer finger, I tried ILNP's Pink Flamingo, topped with Hollow Taco's Freezer Burn. No. No, what is that? On my middle finger, I tried Color Club's Meet Me at the Rink, topped with ILNP's Pink Flamingo. Okay, this is elegant, this is dainty lady shit right here. This is like a wedding polish. Not a dupe though. And on my pinky, I tried Hollow Taco's Curfew Crasher, topped with Hollow Taco's Freezer Burn. This was just too dark and deep and not it whatsoever. Not a dupe. But what I settled on my middle finger is Sally Hansen's Insta-Dry One Polish topped with Hollow Taco's Scorched Earth and Freezer Burn. I have gaps in my collection, okay? Fuck. Let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? No. Does it match the vibe of the polish? No. Does it match the color? No. Does it match the undertone? Yes. Does it match the finish? No. Does it match the depth of the finish? No. Does it match the visual texture? Yes. And can my man see the difference? He couldn't. That means one polish scores 3 points. How did they compare in cost? Well, ILNP's Glowstick retails for $12.50, where one polish retails for $6.71 off of Amazon, and Hollow Taco's Scorched Earth and Freezer Burn both retail for $13 individually, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $32.71, making it the most expensive dupe I've made this video. The last polish that is up is Power Surge. It is this beautiful sage green with a red shimmer. I don't own many sage greens, oh no. Also, I want to say that I am wearing my Dupe Attempt on my right hand, so if you've been admiring my right hand, I'm about to go in full details. On my thumb, I tried Hollow Taco's Mint Money, topped with Hollow Taco's Scorched Earth. I really thought when I pulled Mint Money out of my collection and looked it up versus my screen, I was like, oh my goodness, this might be 100% color dupe, wow. And I got it on my nails and I realized it's just a light green and not a sage green. Not a dupe. On my pointer finger, I tried Sinful Colors So Matcha Better, topped with ILNP's Legacy. This is a beautiful, stunning, lovely combo, but not a dupe. And every time I pass my hand by my face, I can just smell it. It's a scented polish, and I don't like the smell. It smells like soap, and it's not an enjoyable experience. On my ring finger, I tried Essie's Head to Mistletoe, topped with Hollow Taco's Scorched Earth. This was just too deep, too dark, it wasn't light enough. And on my pinky finger, I tried LA Girl's Flex, topped with ILNP's Legacy. It's stunningly beautiful, but it's not a dupe. But what I settled on my middle finger is Essie's It's High Time, topped with ILNP's Legacy. How could this happen to me? Why do I always fail at recreating greens? Let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? No. Does it match the vibe of the polish? No. Does it match the color? No. Does it match the undertone? Yes. Does it match the finish? No. Does it match the depth of the finish? No. Does it match the visual texture? No. And can my man see the difference? No. That means my dupe scored 1 point. Woo! How do they compare in cost? Well, ILNP's Power Surge retails for $12.50, where Essie's It's High Time retails for $6.07 off of Amazon, and ILNP's Legacy retails for $11, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $17.07. Woohoo! So, out of a possible 48 points, I scored 20. Bringing me to the overall percentage of 41.6%. It's getting brutal out here. Here's all my combos and their respected points. Wow. Overall, I feel like I didn't do that great, but I did discover a bunch of like fairy core polishes and toppers, which feels kind of good, where I'm like, yes, thank you. I wasn't really aiming for that, but I didn't know I had it in me to make fairies out of my nails. Fuck. But yeah, what did you all think? What was your favorite combo that I made? And please, please, please let me know if you have any dupes in the comments down below. I love it oh so much when people just kick my ass at this. You guys are so much better than me. Some of you a little bit worse, but you know, not naming names. If you made it this far in the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye!